So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Ederson. He's got great technique, Peter, and for a goalkeeper, he's got the passing range of a top-class midfielder. I think his team will be looking to use him as a foundation from which to build both sustained spells of possession as well as quick counter-attacks. He's got a phenomenal left foot.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's good defending, very good defending. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Moved on forwards. Oh, well measured. Now this could be a chance. Simeone. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And it's played forward. Senesi cuts out the pass. Paredes. Ambitious ball here. Brilliantly cut out. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. He is through here. Played into the middle. Romero is there and he can get that clear. McAllister. Now it's Simeone. Simeone, that's an imaginative pass. Bruno Guimaraes. Romero gets over and intercepts. McAllister shifted upfield. There's a counter-attack chance here for Argentina. And it's McAllister. De Paul. Oh, such a clever touch. Paredes. Simeone. Ederson. McAllister. That pass has been well intercepted. Bremer, gently done. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Rafinha. Decent chance! That's a half-decent try. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's the throw. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Goes for a shot! Rafinha. McAllister getting this one clear. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, a delicate chip through. Martinez gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Fabinho. Bremer gets across to intercept that. Played out wide. Clipped into space. Tries to get it clear. And the counter is on. Acuna. Simeone. Now he's off and running. Rafinha. Oh, good. Rafinha! A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Simeone tries to think it through. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Rafinha. Oh, that's meat. So who's he picking out? Nice control. And that was very necessary. Marquinhos have it back and can go again. And that's aimed into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety.
Brazil clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
And here's Rafinha, and it's Guimaraes. And here's Rafinha. He's in a great position. Acuna did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, played right into his path. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. It's been a pretty frantic start, a lot of front foot pressing. Rafinha.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
De Paul. Argentina going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Rafinha. Cross goes in there. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Romero. Paredes. And Simeone. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Marquinhos. Fabinho. Played out to the right. Danilo hurtling down that right flank. He's had a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And back to the keeper they go. Danilo. Argentina are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, Red, nice interception. Martinez, long ball by the goalkeeper. Otamendi. McAllister. Senesi, aim forwards. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That has been cut short. And there's his chance to lead the counter. De Paul shifted upfield. Simeone. It's Rodrigo De Paul. Oh, it's a great ball here. Alvarez! That had everyone off their seats.
Alvarez, well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Acuna makes the interception. Senesi. Otamendi. Bruno Guimaraes. Out to the right. Aimed in towards the centre. And that was asking just too much of him. Senesi. Acuna, gently done. McAllister. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Fabinho. Marquinhos. Strong running down that left flank. Delivered across, and the keeper has it. That'll be a throw. Rafinha. Oh, that's a goes to finish! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Another throw-in. Romero. Great run on the overlap here. Romero. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Oh, clearance is short. McAllister. Argentina can try it again now. Messi goes short. Does really well to win the ball there. Well, they could break here. Vinicius Junior.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Rafinha played out to the left flank. Played in deep. No, that's not going to find its target. Played in again. And he's there to clear it. And he's heaved it away. Simeone. Acuna. Senesi. Acuna. Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's played forward. Rafinha. Lovely feet. That's really well manoeuvred. He's through here. Now it's Simeone. Chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Simeone clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Acuna. McAllister needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Oh, can he get onto this?
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Bremer. Fabinho, and the keeper's got it again. Keeper's got good distance on that. Bruno Guimaraes, and here's Vinicius Junior, and it's Danilo. That's good play. Looking for a decent ball in. Hit into the middle. And he's there to get it away. De Paul. And the shot! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Played into space out wide. Simeone. And that has been cleared. Aim forwards. Vinicius Junior. And he cuts out the supply. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Marquinhos. And he goes cross-field. And it's Danilo. Danilo played with... He's having a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Alvarez. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Alvarez. Argentina have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Danilo with the clearance. Otamendi. Senesi. Paredes. Romero, gently done. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Defending was strong and firm. Ederson sends that a long way. Paredes. Acuna moved on forwards. Fabinho wins the duel this time. Bremer. Danilo. Some good work on the right flank here. Bruno Guimaraes. Could move up a gear here. Simeone. That is a brilliant interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Delivered in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Guimaraes. He's having a shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Bremer. And here's Vinicius Junior. A chance to play it in. Oh, that's nice. Nice interception, well timed. That'll be a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Alvarez. Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Guimaraes. Played back in. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Simeone absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And it's played forward. Danilo. Argentina are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Great defending, strong and determined. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Fabinho. Simeone. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Calmly anticipates. Paredes. McAllister. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Fabinho. Marquinhos. Bremer. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Out towards the flank. And here's Rafinha. It's a loose ball. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Fabinho. Simeone. Chance here to counter. And here's the pull. He's going to be disappointed with that. Marquinhos. Rafinha. Oh, nice touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. Otamendi is there, and he can get that clear. And here's Rafinha. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Simeone. And here's Messi. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Oh, it's come loose. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Rafinha. He's in plenty of space here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Otamendi gently done. Simeone. Fabinho concedes a free kick for that. And here's the pull. He's big. Simeone! That's going to go a long way. Danilo. A heavy challenge. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. And he's there to clear it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Alvarez! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Rafinha. Rafinha looking understandably energised after his goal. It's McAllister. That's a nicely shaped ball. Simeone! And the ball's come loose here. Cleared without complication. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Señoras y señores, en la pantalla se muestran anunciantes de premios de todas las estaciones cercanas.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
The pass is intercepted. And here's Rafinha. Messi. And here's the chance to counter. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Simeone. Now it's McAllister. Moved on forwards. Looking to break at pace. Done delicately. McAllister cuts it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
What a throw in. And they win it back again. Marquinhos. Marquinhos chooses to go cross-field. And here's Vinicius Junior, and he has been fouled there. There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. De Paul, Paredes, McAllister, Simeone, Acuna, McAllister, De Paul, De Paul!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Argentina have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Messi. McAllister head out towards the right wing. Time to deliver. De Paul. Bremer tries to clear. And it's Paredes. And here's Alvarez. Rafinha. Marquinhos. Rafinha. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. De Paul. De Paul with the cross. Tries to get it clear. Oh, it's Simeone. That's very neat. And now the breakaway. Probing pass. And it's Guimaraes. It's a good run down the right. That has been knocked clear. Here comes another cross. Can he finish? Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
De Paul. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. That looks a cracking ball. And that has been clubbed away. Well-timed, excellent interception. And he whips it in. The Paul can get it clear. Throw it. Romero. Fabinho. Played towards the other side. Danilo. And it's Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. That's a nicely weighted pass. Danilo has it out wide and in space. It's really well cleared. And here's Rafinha. Shot, surely! Senesi, aim forwards. Now it's Alvarez. Messi. And there's green grass ahead of him. Simeone. He's shifting through the gears here. It's anyone's ball now. Marquinhos gets rid without sophistication. He is just caressing the ball. Out again for a throw-in. Romero, ball comes in. And back out it comes. Vinicius Junior. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Senesi. Argentina still chasing a one-goal deficit here. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he cuts out the supply. Otamendi. That's been slipped through. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. The cross. He's gone for goal! Chance to shoot!
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Lobbed in behind. Danilo gets good distance on it. It'll be a throw-in. It's Rodrigo de Paul. De Paul is fouled. Bremer gets it clear. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good spread. Clearly not happy with that. Otamendi. Trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Romero. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Short changes him with that pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And it's been played through. And here's Vinicius Junior. It's a pretty loose pass. It's gone out for a throw-in. Senesi forwards and with intent. Senesi shifted upfield. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Knocks it out wide. And it's Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes tries a deft little ball. Danger averted for now. Romero. Otamendi aim forwards. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. McAllister. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Tries a measured ball. He can get that clear. And they've got a throw. Alvarez does really well to win the ball there. Acuna forwards and with intent. Acuna shifted upfield. And here's Alvarez. De Paul. Oh, he's found support out wide. De Paul. Played out to the right. Romero. Oh, it's played into the area. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Rafinha. Romero wins the duel this time. McAllister. Paredes. McAllister. Senesi, gently done. And it's Messi. And here's Alvarez! Marquinhos. Bremer moved on forwards. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Danilo. There are a few waiting for it. Cross needs to be good. That's well blocked and back out it comes. And it's played forward. Alvarez. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Acuna. Who played through for the wide man. Simeone picks it up out wide.
Argentina really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Over to the left. Now who's going to be first to this? De Paul shifted upfield. Rafinha. Oh, good ball. Vinicius Junior! Played out wide, and it's Danilo. Danilo gets his head on it! Couldn't quite control it.
Ah, this was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Senesi. Romero That's really well manoeuvred. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Danilo tries making a foray down the right. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior laid out towards the right wing. Can he deliver? Bruno Guimaraes. Very nicely done. Alvarez. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Messi. Moved on forwards. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Alvarez. Now it's Alvarez. That's been slipped through. Faced Simeone! Simeone made a good run there. Marquinhos aimed forwards. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And here's Alvarez. Out to the right. That is lovely. A chance to play it in. There are a few waiting for it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And claimed it back. Chance for a shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. Messi gently done. Oh, perfectly measured that. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Acuna cuts it out. Romero. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Can he get onto this? Messi gets into a good position. Climbs up big! And that could have brought them level.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Ibanez. That's a throw.
Brazil clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Bremer cuts out the pass.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Senesi. Nicely intercepted. Rafinha. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And it's Sara.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Picks one through, and he shoots! Sure equalised.
The message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Acuna.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Fernandez. Out to the left it goes. Great work on the overlap.
Argentina really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Rafinha. And he's heaved it away. Ibanez. And that's a throw. Argentina making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Senesi forwards and with intent. Looking here to chip it through. Fabinho gently done. Vinicius Junior.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Moved on forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Sara. And it's played forward. Rafinha played into the box. Senesi getting this one clear, and it's Sara. Messi does really well to win the ball there. Romero. Argentina are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Bremer. Ibanez. Bruno Guimaraes calmly anticipates.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Out towards the flank. Oh, sweet feet. Palacios wins the duel this time.
Brazil really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And here's Gonzalez. And it's Palacios. And here's Gonzalez. Palacios tries to thread one through. That's tidy. Plays it across.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Sara, and he's picked out the run. Oh, what a ball! Great chance! Oh, taken with style. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Brazil could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Acuna, he whips in across. This could be their final throw of the dice. Messi plays it short. Deep cross. And he's there to clear it. Showing good feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Marquinhos gets it away. Acuna. Paredes. Clears it away. It's gone for a throw-in. Palacios puts a cross in. Bruno Guimaraes, forwards and with intent. And that is as far as they're going to go. Acuna. That's really well manoeuvred. Marquinhos tries to clear. Bremer. 2 minutes to be added on. Ibanez. Sara. Over to the left. And that's aimed into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes, played out towards the right wing. Plenty waiting in the middle. Messi. That's a little off target. Bremer shifted upfield. He's got away. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And time is up. Argentina were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Señoras y señores,
Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Danilo picks it up now. And out it comes again. Showing good feet. Played into the middle. Romero attempts a clearance. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, good spread. Great chance! Cleared away. Otamendi. Romero. Otamendi aimed forwards. Played back to the goalkeeper. Bremer. Rafinha. Always onto this. He's got to be in here. That's going to go a long way. Marquinhos. Danilo. Danilo in acres of space out wide. Senesi getting this one clear. Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. Alvarez. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Romero. Now it's Messi. De Paul. Aimed in towards the centre. Bruno Guimaraes. That's a nicely weighted pass. Romero. Simeone. Acuna. Bruno Guimaraes wins the duel this time. Rafinha. Now, what about a counter-attack? Romero. Romero. De Paul. Paredes. Danger averted for now. And here's Alvarez. And he cuts out the supply. That's really well manoeuvred. Simeone. McAllister. Paredes. Messi. De Paul head out towards the right wing. There are a few waiting for it. That's a good foot in there. And the counter is on. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And he's managed to get free. Cross from Rafinha. Otamendi is there, and he can get that clear. Senesi. Otamendi. Romero. And it's Messi. Alvarez. Tries to dink it through. De Paul is flagged offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Otamendi. Paredes. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Calmly anticipates. Marquinhos. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. He can run onto that. That is a brilliant interception. Danilo is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's a great ball. Fabinho gently done. And he welcomes it in. Vinicius Junior has it out wide and in space. Goes for the shot! And that's off target.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Into the channel. Played out to the right. Alvarez! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Simeone, and it's McAllister. Simeone, now he's got space here. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. De Paul trying to keep this in. Can he get onto this? De Paul, and that's been drilled in. They've got a corner here. Now it's Simeone. Simeone. That is lovely. McAllister. Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch. Simeone, now here's the delivery. Moved on forwards. So what can they make of this? And it's Danilo. Romero getting this one clear.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Decent chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Brazil can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Danilo is onto it in a flash. Acuna. Messi. De Paul with the cross. Simeone. Chance for a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Acuna. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. They've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Big chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
That has been cut short. Rafinha.
Rafinha, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Lovely bit of skill. Up he goes! And one more try! And he's there to get it away. Here come Brazil on the counter. Proves too strong. Oh, good determined running there, but run back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Simeone. And it's hoisted clear. In again. Ah, he's given it away. This might spell danger. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo gets a cross in. And it's Messi. Argentina ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Played back in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's played forward. Messi played with finesse. Gone behind for a goal kick. That's really well manoeuvred. McAllister. Now it's Alvarez. Well read, nice interception. Fabinho. And it's Danilo. Delicate ball and it needs... He's having a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Ball's played through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bremer. Bremer shifted upfield. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that could set him on his way. Messi. Romero. That's been drilled forward. Now it's Alvarez. Romero drives forward on the overlap. Ederson gets it clear. Picks it up out wide. That's tiny. Messi, and Messi! Can he stop it going out? And now the breakaway. Romero. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And Alvarez! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Danilo. And he goes cross-field. Strong running down that left flank. Nice control. And they've got rid. And they can counter here. Acuna. Oh, can he get onto this? Messi. De Paul. And here's De Paul. Messi looking for a decent ball in. And here's Messi. Delivered across. And that's nice and simple for the keeper.
Argentina have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Out to the right. Danilo is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Danilo. De Paul. Now it's Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. Messi. Bruno Guimaraes. Aim forwards. Vinicius Junior proves just a little bit too strong. Rafinha, back when it goes. And it's Danilo. There's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Messi. Romero, forwards and with intent. Marquinhos. Clearly not happy with that. It's gone for a throw-in. Can he finish? And the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Brazil really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Rafinha. He is just caressing the ball. Rafinha, out to the left it goes. And that's a Vinicius Junior! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he's there to get rid. Excellent interception. Brazil have reclaimed it. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Fabinho. Otamendi. Acuna. Senesi. Otamendi. Paredes. Otamendi. And it's gone back to the keeper. Marquinhos. Paredes. Do have a chance to counter here. Danilo gently done. Can he spark a counter here? Moved on forwards. Well, that's beautiful. Vinicius Junior! Denied by an instinctive save.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Marquinhos. Marquinhos shifted upfield. And here's Vinicius Junior. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Really well cleared. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. McAllister. Simeone. Played out wide. Acuna. And he's onside. Oh, that's neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. And he's had a shot! Fabinho aimed forwards. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's picked out the run. Defending of the desperate variety. Ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, good spread. Danilo with the cross. Tries to get it clear. Danilo played back in. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Rafinha goes short. And it's Fabinho. Lovely feet. Hit into the middle. Bottom. And the shot! Romero can get it clear. Fabinho. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Paredes. Otamendi driven forward. Oh, terrible pass. That's very neat. Messi. And that was very necessary.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Bremer forwards and with intent. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's played forward. Rafinha, he's found a way through. Acuna tries a shot! Cleared without complication. And it's Danilo. Shot a goal! Straight at the keeper.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
De Paul looking to get on the end of this. He's in plenty of space here. Now that's well seen too. Otamendi. Senesi. Otamendi gently done. Defending of the desperate variety. Messi. Romero. Oh, played through for the wide man. Messi. Hoisted in. Danilo. Acuna. Danilo. Ederson sends that a long way. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Danilo. Acuna gets across to intercept that. Martinez claims it, and the danger passes. Vinicius Junior could move up a gear here. He has found the weight, shapes to shoot! Marvellous goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Brazil have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
Does really well to win the ball there. Well, they can break here. Great ball if he can get there. Vinicius Junior receives it, and he'll shoot here! That's really well manoeuvred. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Señoras y señores, les informamos que solamente se permite filmar en las áreas designadas para tal caso.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Romero. De Paul.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Simeone. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Bremer. Fabinho. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Paredes shifted upfield. Tries a measured ball. Great work on the overlap. Can he deliver? And here's Rafinha. And it's Guimaraes. Fabinho. Rafinha. Fabinho.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Acuna. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Bremer. Danilo. Fabinho. Caresses it through. Danilo looking to get on the end of this. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They've played it short. Romero clears it away. De Paul. Now it's Alvarez. Searching pass he's played there. Now it's Messi. And it's hoisted clear. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Simeone. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Messi. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Argentina grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Marquinhos. Bremer. Bremer played over towards the opposite flank. Rafinha. Spread out to the left. And here's Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Rafinha. Vinicius, there's the shot! He'll try to keep this alive. Could be danger here. Chance to shoot! He's scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. McAllister. Paredes. De Paul, played out to the right. Alvarez, played out towards the right wing. Fabinho. Marquinhos, played towards the other side. Danilo. Bremer. Bruno Guimaraes. Bremer. Bruno Guimaraes. It's run loose here. Marquinhos. Rafinha. Marquinhos. It's a quick ball upfield. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. It's anyone's ball now. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Bremer. So, can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Otamendi cuts it out. Lobbed in behind. And they've got a throw. Messi. Romero. Messi. Romero. It'll be a throw-in. Looking here to chip it through. It's out for a goal kick. He's going to be disappointed with that. Tries a deft little ball. Out for a throw. Otamendi. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And here's Alvarez. De Paul shows De Paul! It's a loose ball. This is gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. McAllister. Marquinhos with the clearance. Senesi. Oh, a delicate chip through. Ball is over the line. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Rafinha. Driving on, a real charge here. Played in deep, moved on forwards, and here's the chance to counter. Messi aimed forwards.
Argentina really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Danilo. And it's Guimaraes. Decent chance! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, real chance to break. Acuna, gently done. And it's hoisted clear. And that is as far as they're going to go. McAllister. Acuna. Simeone. Marquinhos can get it clear. Alvarez, cracking ball. Romero. Rafinha. And it's Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. And that was nowhere near his best. Romero. Messi has created one goal already. Romero. And here's Messi. And here's Alvarez. De Paul. It's a good run down the right. Ball comes in. Ederson deals with that nice and simple. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rafinha is having a shot! And he's heaved it away. Well, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Now it's Messi. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Played out to the right. Senesi makes the interception. Otamendi. And it's played forward. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez, gently done. Simeone. Acuna, it's a delicate pass. And that has been clubbed away. Fabinho forwards and with intent. Now it's Rafinha. He's got away. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Simeone has found the net here, of course. Rafinha. And it's Danilo. And it's been played through. That's good play. And it's made its way to him. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius. Shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. McAllister is there, and he can get that clear. And that's aimed into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Danilo. Can he find the finish? Senesi. Acuna. McAllister, aim forwards. Simeone, over to the left. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Top draw. Argentina are level. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Danilo. So who's he picking out? Danilo, bullish header! Oh, it's come loose. Back in one. Goes for a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Does really well to win the ball there. Fabinho played out to the left flank. Bremer. Who saw this coming? It's turned into a real fight to the last. Cross goes in there. Great defending, strong and determined. Ah, now can they counter? Alvarez. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Alvarez. McAllister chips it through. The referee has given a corner. Argentina are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Danilo clears it away. Rafinha, gently done. Spread out to the left. Oh, well measured. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha puts a cross in. Marquinhos. Bremer. Fabinho. Moved on forwards. Rafinha has it in a wide position. Rafinha. Oh, it's come loose. Muscular approach does pay off here. Romero. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Alvarez.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's looking to win it for them. Not the most accurate pass. McAllister. Out again for a throw-in. Paredes. Fernandez. And it's played forward. Messi.
Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Vinicius Junior. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he shoots! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Danilo. And it's Danilo. It's been slipped through.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Alvarez. Always onto this. Acuna. The ball goes in. Tries to get it clear. Out to the left it goes. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Very nicely done. Hit it. And a chance!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
McAllister wins the duel this time. He can get that clear. And back to the goalkeeper. Bremer. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Fernandez.
Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Marquinhos looks to the other side. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Argentina really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Messi, probing pass. Gets it away. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yield a winner.
Over to the left. Acuna. It is a corner. Oh, what a climb! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Aimed in towards the centre.
Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Fernandez shifted upfield. Sara. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Fernandez. Messi looking for a runner. That's Simeone. Oh, nice touch. So was it or wasn't it? Well, you be the judge, but he did look very, very willing to go down.
Yeah, I agree, Peter. I don't think there was any contact. My feeling on first watch was that there was none.
And this could turn out to be one big kick of the ball. Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Marquinhos gently done. The final 5 minutes. Danilo.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Great defending, strong and determined. Sara. Rafinha. Rafinha! Same again, same outcome. Taliafico. It is now or never. Time is against them. Fernandez delivered in. He's dealt with that well. It's gone out for a throw-in. And here's Alvarez. That's good defending, very good defending. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, sweet feet. Taliafico gets good distance on it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Vinicius Junior! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, great, can he finish? Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Brazil take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet. They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
And it's Fernandez. Can he latch on to this? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Moved on forwards.
Argentina really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. McAllister. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And it's Messi. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Looking to break at pace. Proves too strong. Messi. Chance here to counter. Paredes. Tagliafico. Fernandez. Fabinho. Bremer. And it's played forward. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Martinez, long ball by the goalkeeper. Marquinhos, and the keeper's got it again. Bremer. Played towards the front line. Paredes does really well to win the ball there. And time is up. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Moved on forwards. Danilo. Changes him with that pass. Martinez. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Now it's Rafinha. He's in a good position here. He's got to be in here. Oh, he's caught him in or out. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
That is a special goal. A finish of true class. Oh, that is a bit special. Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Senesi. Aim forwards. The pull looks to get on the end of this. Danilo hit the slide tackle there. Bremer. Danilo. That looks a good ball through. Danilo. Oh, it's played into the area. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Well timed, excellent interception. Acuna attempts a clearance. And that is out of play. And it's Guimaraes. The pull. Alvarez. Messi played out to the left flank. And they can counter here. And he's managed to get free. Alvarez. And here's Alvarez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, they could be caught. Vinicius Junior! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Vinicius Junior just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Bremer. That's really well manoeuvred. Danilo making good progress on the right-hand side. Romero. Otamendi. Acuna. Simeone. Acuna. Now it's Alvarez. McAllister done delicately. Shapes to shoot! Dispatched clinically. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
McAllister really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Argentina grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And it's played forward. Strong running down that left flank. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi. Alvarez. Bremer cuts out the pass. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. And it's Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Played out wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Danilo gets a cross in. Rafinha, and here's Rafinha. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha spread out to the left. Deflected behind for a corner kick. That has been knocked clear.
Brazil, but Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
And here's Vinicius. Tries a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Lofted upfield. The ball is onto it in a flash. Rafinha tries to get it clear and reclaimed it in a trice. He can get that clear. Bruno Guimaraes, Rafinha. Romero. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Bremer. Fabinho. Can he get onto this? And here's Vinicius Junior. That's a foul. It could be a penalty. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're back in front. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Otamendi. Searching pass he's played there. That's going to go a long way. Otamendi. Messi. Argentina needing to chase the game already. Acuna. Acuna. Simeone. Acuna. Now it's Simeone. And here's Alvarez. Deftly away. Out for a throw. Acuna. Now it's McAllister. Hit into the middle. Marquinhos can get it clear. Aim forwards. Played out to the right. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking. Romero, and he's gone backward here. Romero, McAllister, and here's chance! It's off target and by quite a way. Calmly anticipates. Paredes. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Acuna moved on forwards. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Alvarez. Tries a measured ball. And it's hoisted clear. Out of play for a throw. Climbs up big! It's in!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Nelson demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And here's the pull. He's got away.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement. Otherwise, it's pretty much a waste.
That is a great pick out. Lovely, now then. Real chance! He's got away with one there. And it's played forward. And here's Alvarez. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Rafinha is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's got a shot! Goal! Argentina! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.